This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded near the 20. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And he drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18, set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll tackle them right at the 31.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Here's that defense shifting again. Handing off on the draw play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now.
Get set, get set. Ready.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 straight.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Wisconsin 7, Alabama 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
29 Philly.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's past the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Crucial third down play right here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Badgers line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Badgers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love that a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Here we go.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now they're running on the toss. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead.
On the set.
2nd and goal for the offense.
Cobra.
Receiver in motion now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the second quarter, this is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
kicking team on now for the extra point.
On for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. And the Badgers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Made the defense look slow that time. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Alabama, 7.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks and they stop him short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set to kick it off.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around and flips it to the runner. Where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Ready?
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Cricket.
They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the completion made. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And it's complete downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, tie. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin can throw the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a toss to the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The attempt is no good. He missed it. After the miss, it's still a 13-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Wisconsin 27, Alabama 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
At the 40. Brings up third down.
Okay, ready?
The important third down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement.
Down.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Cut it, cut it. Trick it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. Wideouts now clustered.
Set. Ready.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal.
Razor.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defense coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
24.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Six, 9, 1. Gators ball.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's a sack. They gamble and go for it, but the defense a huge stop on 4th and goal.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry up. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Linebacker shifting around now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll run the option. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Badgers. This offense really clicking.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Alabama, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play for a little shred of pride. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.